NATO is going to deploy an additional 700 troops to Kosovo. The military alliance's Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg has announced that. This follows clashes yesterday in which 30 NATO soldiers, 52 protesters were hurt. Well, our Balkans correspondent Guy Delaunay joins us now. Guy, good to see you. Just explain the background to this decision.
Well, the decision really comes from what happened on Monday when we had the worst violence that we've seen in Kosovo for a number of years. And it all kicked off really in this town called Zvečan, which is in North Kosovo in a majority Serb area. And in Zvečan, there were disturbances in which ethnic Serbs, members of Kosovo, the KFOR peacekeeping force, which is under the auspices of NATO, and also Kosovo police came to blows. And these were really quite worrying scenes indeed. And it followed tensions which have been simmering for days. And Kosovo's international partners, as a result of all this, have been very alarmed indeed.
I expect Kosovo authorities to suspend police operations focusing on the municipal buildings in the north of Kosovo and the violent protesters to stand down, and I will continue engaging with the two leaders.
And as you're hearing there, Josep Borrell, the EU foreign policy chief, calling on Kosovo's authorities to withdraw the police from those municipal buildings in North Kosovo, in those majority Serb parts of North Kosovo. But these disturbances really show us exactly the extent to which there are so many unresolved issues in Kosovo 15 years on from the unilateral declaration of independence. Serbia, just one among scores of countries which still don't recognise Kosovo, and Serbs living in North Kosovo are often caught between the governments in Pristina and Belgrade as they go through all of their disputes. And that's how they ended up boycotting last month's mayoral elections in North Kosovo. So ethnic Serb parties, ethnic Serb voters boycotted the mayoral elections in these 4 municipalities. As a result, the turnout was extremely low, 3.5%. And there were mayors who were elected. They were ethnic Serbs, ethnic Albanians rather, in these ethnic Serb areas. And, 3.5%, it's really not much of a mandate to speak of. Now, international actors were warning Kosovo's authorities to proceed with caution, but that wasn't exactly what happened. And the Kosovo authorities said, the mandate is a mandate.
I fundamentally disagree with this draft statute because it is a direct consequence of an ardent desire for Republika Srpska in Kosovo. In contrast to that, I proposed a normalization model which Serbia already has with Republic of Croatia, because there is no normalization, good neighborly relations, without mutual recognition, but also without serious, honest treatment of the protection of national minorities.
So that's the complaint of Prime Minister Albin Kurti of Kosovo. He still wants mutual recognition, as he puts it, after all these years. But that doesn't really solve our issue at the moment. What we've seen over the past couple of days is the tensions can simmer and then boil over. NATO, obviously very concerned, sending in these extra troops. The European Union also very concerned. Josep Borrell saying he wants to get Mr. Kurti and Serbia's President Aleksandar Vučić around a table together as soon as possible. As for ethnic Serbs in North Kosovo, they say they're going to keep on protesting until Kosovo police withdraw from those municipal buildings, as they've been demanding, and as, incidentally, the EU and US are also now demanding. So we could be into for a tense few days if Kosovo's authorities stick to their line.
Guy, thanks very much for that.